Hey friends, and welcome back. My name is Shayda Campbell, and on this channel we get creative together. Today I'm doing something a little different, and that is because I have been sick, and Sullivan has been sick, and so has Chris. The three of us have been in this just cycle of cold and flu for the last 6 weeks. We are feeling very depleted, and our support systems are also depleted. Our daycare has been sick, grandparents have been sick. And I know that so many of you are in the same boat right now, so I kind of just wanted to make a video about that, invite you into my home a little bit, show you around, show you what I've been working on and getting creative with and trying to lift my spirits with a little bit. So I want to share that and just kind of check in, see how you're doing, share how I'm doing, because honestly, I'm not great. I'm feeling overwhelmed with the season. This is that time of year when you want to do so much and it's very magical and you want to capture all that magic, but there's pressure there too, I think, especially when you have kids or a business. There's pressure to do all this stuff. I'm trying to take off a little bit of that pressure, but I also don't want the whole season, the whole holiday to go by without, doing all the Instagram posts and all the crafts and all the YouTube videos and all the fun stuff for Sully. So it's both, I want to take the pressure off, but I also don't want to miss out. It sucks when you just are sick over and over and you can't get feeling like you're not getting better. We are working very hard behind the scenes on the video that goes out next week, which is the 2023 bullet journal setup. So that is definitely coming, as well as the January setup. And then we will be taking a couple weeks off over the holidays, which we always do, but this year is definitely needed. So that's sort of where everything is at. Yeah, it's just a weird season. It's a strange season. It's weird seeing everybody else be sick too. Everybody on my social media is sick. Everybody in my circle is sick. So if you're feeling really run down and just kind of like you don't know what is what, I'm right there with you. It just feels like I can't get anything done. And that's usually not me. I just really thrive on being productive and doing all the things and doing all the crafts. And yeah, this is just not the year for that. So I'm going to show you what I am working on. I really believe, even when I'm so tired and sick, that a little bit of creative time is still super valuable. What I've been doing in the evenings is working on a sweater for Sully. So if you're a knitter, then you'll know what I'm doing. I'm making an Icelandic sweater. They're the ones with the really beautiful neck. So what you do is you knit the little body, and then you knit the two sleeves, and then you join it all together. And that's when you knit up and you knit that beautiful intricate neck. So right now I have a body and a little one little half sleeve. That's what I'm doing. I've also been painting a lot of little Christmas ornaments and drying oranges. And Chris and I celebrated 10 years married on December 1st. That was just last week. And we did get away for one night, but for the actual day, we were all sick. And so we kept Sully home and we just hung out around the house and we decorated our little tree and we had lots of snuggles and naps and Christmas stories. And it was good. It was really nice. Wasn't what we had planned, but it was really nice. I'll give you maybe a little tour of my tree as well, because there's a lot of creative projects on there, some from years past and some from this year. Last year I started a tradition where I felt an ornament for Sully. This is dry needle felting. I do have tutorials on the channel if you're interested. The tradition is every year I'll make him an ornament that has to do with that year. Last year he was only 6 or 7 months and we call him Big Bear, so I made a little bear. This year, I don't know, he's very into dogs. He says woof, woof. And so I think maybe a little dog would be just the thing. Comment below, let me know if you've tried needle felting or maybe you've done one of the tutorials that I have on the channel. It's a great, cozy winter craft, good for older kids as well. And the tutorials show you everything you need and really walk you through it step by step. I also have tutorials on the channel for these ornaments that I paint. These are paper mache, so they're not breakable. They're a lot of fun to practice your florals on, and all you need is a little acrylic craft paint. This year, I've been working on my air dry clay ornaments. They've become quite the tradition. If you use porcelain clay like I recommend in the tutorial, they are not breakable. They'll really stand up to the toddlers or cats and dogs in your life. And they're so fun to make. You can make little houses for anybody who might have bought a home this year, rocking horses with the date for anybody who had a baby, or just fill them in with pretty little leaves, and they make great gifts and gift tags as well. I guess I'm all about the tree ornaments because I also have these sweet little birds. They're just painted with watercolor, and of course I finished them with my favorite grommets. These grommet sets you can get on Amazon for 10 bucks. I use them for everything, my gift tags, my tree ornaments. This is actually from a Patreon live stream. So if you don't know, for my $10 a month patrons, the $10 tier, I do a monthly live art hour, and you can ask questions and paint along. When you sign up, you get access to all the months past. So if you like real-time content, it's a good deal. And last year around this time, we painted these sweet little birds together, and I turned them into tree ornaments. This month past, we actually just painted a really cute goose together with a little Christmas hat. He's very sweet. So I always try to do something different in those live art hours and challenge myself so that you can really see what it's like for me to take on something that is out of my comfort zone as well. If you want more live real-time content, the $10 tier Patreon membership is a great way to get that. Anywho, I have also been drying orange slices. That is a tradition around here. It's a really simple Christmas activity that you can do with kids. And then we used ours this year to decorate our little mini tree. I'll also be taking on a little bit of baking. That's another simple way to get creative. But I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to do too much. Can't do it all this year. Really cannot do it all this year. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed kind of coming into my home a little. I'm so sorry that the content has been a little off. We missed a couple weeks back as we prepared for the watercolor e-course, if you remember. If you're interested in the watercolor e-course, you can check that out. It's now out. The beast has been brought into the world. She's done. And I'm really, really, really proud of it. And I'm already getting some great feedback from you. So head over to my website if you want to check out the e-course. But yeah, comment below. Let me know how you are feeling. If you're feeling down and out and sick, don't hesitate to tell us and connect. And if you're doing some art or creative, crafty, Christmassy projects to lift your spirits, comment about that as well, because I would love to know what you're working on and what is bringing you joy in this very special but also very stressful season. Thanks guys, and I know you're going to be very sweet and kind, so I thank you in advance for that as well. And I will see you Friday with a new tutorial, and then next week will be the yearly setup, the bullet journal yearly setup, and the January plan with me. So good stuff on the horizon. Thanks, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.